We've got some great music from Alex Ross and Dan Bush on the way, and I'm going to ask them a couple questions about the music and what else they have going on. All this and more coming up on Down with ASP. Turn it up. Welcome to Down with ASP, Turn It Up. I'm your host, Teddy, and we have quite the show in store for you all today. Coming up, I'll be asking Alex a couple questions. Stick with us right here on Down with ASP, Turn It Up.
Here's dessert, ladies. Ooh.
Ooh, there's only 3.
These look good.
Oh, you didn't get one.
Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
Welcome back to Down with ASP, Turn It Up. I'm here with Alex Ross. Alex, thank you for joining me. I've got a few questions for you today before you perform. So, you're a musical theater major.
Yes.
What shows have you done on campus and off campus?
I was in Newsies here 2 years ago, and I did Hairspray this summer at a theater in Illinois. Yeah, I did Billy Elliot in Ithaca at the Hangar Theater a couple summers ago. I was just in our town here at Ithaca. Yeah, done a
Awesome.
couple shows here.
So a good amount on and off campus.
Yeah, for
experience.
sure.
Awesome stuff. Well, what is your worst audition story?
Oh my God. Well, one time I had a callback for Jersey Boys at this theater, and I went to the city, and it was my freshman year, so I was like really nervous. I drove down, I parked, took the train in. It took me I woke up at like 5 in the morning to get there, and
Wow.
I walk into the room, and I walk into what I thought was the waiting room, and there was someone in there auditioning, and they were like, get out. Like, get out. And I was like, oh no, I ruined it. And I sat there for an hour. It was an hour early. I sat there waiting, knowing that they had saw me come in. And then I go into my audition. The mirror is open behind the table. And they're like, can you sing all of this song? So I just had to sing a 3-minute song while looking at myself in the mirror. And then they say, thank you. And I left. So I was only in the room for like 5 minutes.
Wow.
And then I left. I never heard again from them.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I've had some embarrassing stories like that before, so no shame. What's your favorite place in the world, and why is it Jersey?
Why is it Jersey? Oh my God. So Jersey, which is not New Jersey. Jersey is a small island off the coast of England, closer to France. It's my favorite place in the world because me and Cooper went there and we did karaoke. One of the songs I am singing today, I sang there, and we won the hearts of the people of this small village, honestly.
Wow.
Opened some doors for us.
That's crazy. Well, can you tell us about the songs you'll be performing for us?
Yeah, so I'm singing Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, dedicated to Cooper Visco, and I'm singing Shallow from A Star Is Born, also dedicated to Cooper Visco. So.
Awesome stuff. Well, thanks. Stick with us here, and we'll hear a few songs from Alex. Don't go anywhere. This is Down with ASP. Turn it up.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
Here's dessert, ladies.
Oh, there's only 3.
These look good.
Oh, you didn't get one.
Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Welcome back to Down with ASP, Turn It Up. Without further ado, Alex Ross with his cover of Iris.
This is for you, Cooper, my sweet angel. And I'd give up forever to touch you. I know that you feel me somehow. The closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and don't want to go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment. All I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't want this to be mine. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Miss you, Coop. Love you. So bad. She can't fight the tears that ain't coming. Moment of truth in your eyes. When everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Every day I love you more, Koopy. My Koopy Poopy. My baby. My one and only. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Great stuff, Alex. Nice work. What do you have coming up for us next?
I'm singing Shallow from A Star Is Born.
Awesome. Take it away.
This one's for Cooper, too. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I found myself longing for a change. And in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow. Far from the shallow now. Drunk. That was hard.
That was some great music, Alex. Thanks for coming on the show. Stay tuned as I'll be joined by Dan Bush and I'll have some questions for him. This is Down with ASP. Turn it up.
Here's dessert, ladies.
Ooh, there's only 3.
These look good.
Oh, you didn't get one.
Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Welcome back to Down with ASP, Turn It Up. I have Dan Bush with me today. Dan, thanks for joining me. I've got a few questions before we hear your music. So first, as a PT major, physical therapy, how do you balance both work and music?
Yeah, it's a lot of time management. It's a lot of planning out when I do like my rehearsals versus when I do my music. So with my band, we plan out our rehearsals weekly. And then I'm also an athlete here, so that takes up a lot of time as well. So it's a lot of just like working out when I'm doing what and making sure that I'm balancing everything equally.
That's awesome. What team are you on?
I do powerlifting.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. Good stuff. So your band is Aw Damn, and you guys are releasing music soon. So what was the process of recording and releasing the EP like?
Yeah, it was really cool. We did this over the summer. We worked with Kieran Ferris out in Philly at the Hidden Fortress studio. We stayed for a total of 2 days at the studio recording our music. We did 5 songs for our EP. It's called You Win, and it should be coming out this weekend on the 15th.
Wow, awesome. Did you guys make like physical media versions of that, like CDs?
Yeah, we made some CDs. We have some shirts too. So those are for sale.
Awesome. I like physical media, so love having CDs. So do you have any other upcoming shows on the way?
Yeah, so this weekend for the EP we have sort of like this final show for it. We're going to be playing the whole thing for everyone to hear. So that's going to be this weekend. And then we also have another show later in December.
Awesome. Where's the show this weekend going to be at?
It's going to be at a house.
Oh. Awesome.
Downtown.
At a house downtown. Sweet. Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the songs you'll be performing?
Yeah. So they're 2 originals. The first one's called Kaleidoscope. I wrote that one about a month ago. I just did the lyrics this past week. So it's pretty fresh, so don't judge me if I mess up the words. That one's sort of about, I guess you could say a kaleidoscope is kind of a symbol for like ever-changing possibilities. So I wrote that kind of about an experience that sort of mimics that. And the second one I wrote over the summer. It's called Alex, You're Breaking My Balls. It's about a good friend of mine, Alex. He's in my band. That song I wrote over the summer. It's sort of about, you know, I feel like a lot of people here experience when you're away from school, you're missing a lot of your friends. So I wrote a first song about that was a lot longer. And then I kept sending it to Alex, and he kept saying, hey, it's too long. We got to shorten this song down. So I went through like 4 or 5 different versions. So at the end, I was like, I'm calling this Alex, You're Breaking My Balls. 'Cause he's breaking my balls.
Awesome. Great stuff. Well, thanks, Dan. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have for us. Stay tuned for Dan Bush here on Down with ASP. Turn it up.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
Here's dessert, ladies.
Ooh, there's only 3.
These look good.
Oh, you didn't get one.
Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Welcome back to Down with ASP, Turn It Up. Without further ado, Dan Bush with Kaleidoscope.
I saw you on the porch with tears in your eyes, and in your hand was a cigarette. And even though you hadn't told me yet, I knew what pushed you into distress. pictured eyes reflect a scar on his leg that he gave himself so you could recognize him. Wish I could have taken all the bait for you when you first saw it in the light, because I saw the knife and the patterns of flight, and I watched him stare into the sun. But you were always the moon, a kaleidoscope of change, patterns that shift into bloom, resilience that doesn't wave. I look to you and your patterns had started to break. You turned me green when my leaves were drying up. I don't know if you know that a friend could be enough. My turn to give what I take. Your turn to sit in the shade.
Thanks, Dan. What do we have from you next?
This next song is called Alex, You're Breaking My Balls.
Great, the floor is yours.
I've got 10 more days until I see you, and then I swore I'd try to be through holding my tongue when we're out of touch, and the fact that you don't reach out that much. And it seems to me that I lack an ease that others piece together when they're young. When was I young? My number got lost in the rotation, and none of this feels like a fucking vacation, 'cause I spent 55 hours this week at work, but I'm still broke. Know that it goes both ways, and I should behave better than I am, but for who? Just know that when you call, I'll still be fair. Do you think of me when I'm not there? I look for you.
Welcome back to Down with ASP, Turn It Up. Great music, Dan. Thanks for joining us on the show today. Coming up, we've got a short recap of what you saw today. Don't go anywhere. This is Down with ASP, Turn It Up.
Here's dessert, ladies.
Ooh, there's only 3.
These look good.
Oh, you didn't get one.
Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
Welcome back to Down with ASP, Turn It Up. We've had quite the show today. First, I was joined by Alex Ross, and I asked him a few questions, and we heard him perform a cover of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls and Shallow from A Star Is Born. After that, I asked Dan Bush a few questions, and we heard him perform Kaleidoscope, as well as Alex, You're Breaking My Balls. Great stuff. Well, that's all the time we have, folks. This has been Down with ASP, Turn It Up. Be good people.